Hey guys, so we're starting into the very first week of school. Regardless of whether we end up being remote or we end up being in person, the way we're going to typically do this is we're going to say that work's due by Saturday at 10 p.m. when we do weekly remote stuff. If we're able to have class in person, I'll communicate with you about deadlines, but anytime we're on a remote week, whether that's yellow or red, I'm just going to say, hey, this is your week's worth of work. Start it on Monday and get through it so that by Saturday at 10 p.m. you can have it submitted to me. And that's going to be done via an email. Okay. Usually what I'll have you do is I prefer you to just take a picture of what you've been working on and email that in to me. And we'll talk a little bit about how grading's done and things along those lines when we have those opportunities. But to start out, we are just going to jump right in. This is our principles class, and obviously we've got our syllabus. Hopefully you've watched the video on navigating these classes, but we're going to click on August 26th through 28th. That's our first week of school. And you're going to see week 1 assignment. It says all work is due by 10 p.m. Email a picture of your work to me at bwelch@kimberly.edu, and here's your assignment. It's only one this week. Just getting started. It's 1.1, very beginning of the book, number 3 through 14, 20 through 23, 26 through 43, and 49. So you're going to want to write that down on the top of your paper, and that's where you're going to go, and we're going to move right into it. Because this is a 1 at the beginning, that tells us our chapter. The second number tells us our section. So when I go to chapter 1, I find 1.1 right there. And so this page right here has the actual homework on it, as well as a video of me going through and explaining some of the way the homework is to be done, explaining some of the concepts. Obviously, we'll have live sessions, and you're always welcome to jump in during my office hours and discuss this in more depth. I just ask, take the 10 minutes, watch the video, see what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. And I definitely encourage you to watch that video while attempting your homework. You can see right down here where it says 1.1 exercises. This is where we're going to find that homework. I think it started with 3 through 14. And so we start with 3 through 14, and we work and write that work down the best we can. A lot of this can be done by a calculator or done really quickly. I'm going to ask you to write down the initial step and try to clarify that you do understand what's being asked, that you're not just getting numbers off of a calculator. I'm okay with you using it to get your answers, but show me that first step, that substitution piece. Okay? So hopefully that video at the top is enough to help you. You're going to go through and complete this assignment and turn that into me, again, by Saturday at 10 p.m. If you guys have any specific questions, please reach out to me. Email me is probably the quickest way. You can also chat me on Teams, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. All right, so week 1, it's going to be in the book. We're going to have a good week, and we'll see you in class when we see you.